I have received the goods. Hello, second channel. It's been a little while. So, we are gonna crack open 3 boxes of Digimon 1.5 today. Don't you worry, but before that, I think I gotta talk to y'all for just a second. So, I haven't really uploaded in a while. Why is that? Well, there are 2 reasons. Digimon itself is a super fun card game, but honestly, after finding out that the set 1.5 got delayed, and like a lot of the shipments were messed up, and like my locals basically ordered 2 full cases of product and only got 7 boxes, and I'm lucky that I was the first one to place my order, so I got my 3 boxes that I pre-ordered. A lot of that stuff drove my motivation down, and then I didn't really want to build any other decks in 1.0 because a lot of my hype, as I said in the previous video, is in 1.5. I didn't really have any like deck profiles and stuff to feature, and while we have been having local tournaments here in Games Tower Luxembourg for Digimon TCG, we have to ensure there's always a 2 meters of space between us, and that makes it impossible to record matches as well because the camera's field of view just doesn't capture that either, so that idea for content didn't really go through either. However, I'm still having a lot of fun with the game, and actually I've been playing at locals almost every week. I've been playing with my friend East ML a lot as well with the Japanese format, so if you want to actually stay up to date with Digimon more with my friend who actually uploads about it pretty often, you should check out his channel, East_ML. He does a lot of stuff, like covering the new sets in Digimon and like building decks and talking about different techs and stuff like that, so it's definitely worth checking him out. Whereas for me, I'll be updating stuff when I feel like it, and I guess when I build a new deck, I'll do a deck profile. When I film some matches at some point, I'll do that as well. But again, my main card game is Card 5 Vanguard. That's what my main channel exists for. That's why this is the second channel, and generally speaking, I play a lot of other card games on the side, including Digimon, but Vanguard is and always will be my main game, and I usually play my other card games when I'm either a little bit tired of my main game Vanguard, or something in it isn't going too well, like there's a bad meta, or there's something about it that's not going too well, maybe I'm not enjoying the meta or something like that. Then I'll be playing stuff like Pokemon or Fire Emblem Cypher or Buddy Fight or Vice or Yu-Gi-Oh or Digimon. And lately Vanguard has been basically put it in Japanese slang kamige, which is basically just god game, and it just felt so good to play, and everything about it's been so amazing that I don't really feel like playing or like dedicating that much time to making content on my side games as much, and I'd rather focus all of that energy on making content for my main game. And that's why on the Different Fight channel there's been so much content going up every day and less of it here. However, we're gonna open up these boxes, and I'm gonna be definitely doing deck profiles for some of the decks. I am upgrading my Red Omni with Alter S, and I'm also building ShineGreymon, so you can look forward to those. And I'm probably gonna try to get my local community involved a bit more as well, and kind of deck profiling the decks that top from our locals once set 1.5 is out, and so giving you a bit more content with that as well. But don't expect to be like super well edited and things like that, because again, a lot of my main time and effort goes into my main channel and with Vanguard in particular. Anyway, enough talking, let's get cracking. Boy, do I have a lot of product to open for you guys today. We have a total of 3 boxes for set 1.5, which combines cards from sets 1 through 3, mostly from sets 2 and 3 to be honest, because set 1 was mostly set 1 with a little splash of other things. And there are some things I'm looking for in this set in particular. So one of those things is on this box, which is the Alter S. I am a filthy Red Omni player. Just kidding, Red Omni players are beautiful, myself included. And so I do need the Alter S's and all the other stuff like BlitzGreymon from this set as well. I'm also building ShineGreymon, but I already have a case split reserved for all the yellow stuff in this set, so I can already normally build that. However, the friends that I made the case split with haven't received their order yet, so I'm waiting on that, so I'll be happy with ShineGreymon stuff too. There's a lot of decks that interest me in this set, but I don't really want to like put in the money to build them, from especially using the set 1.0 stuff that is pretty expensive and hard to get right now. So I'm mostly looking for reds and yellows, but I did pick up a lot of the green stuff that you need for the stuff in this set as well. So if we pick up a lot of Charismon, then maybe I'll play that. Who knows? We're gonna see and find out. Also, a lot of you guys in the comments, I noticed from the last box opening, asked where do I get my stuff? How do I get it? It's not being sold in my country. This stuff is really hard to come by right now. There's scalpers trying to just like buy out everything and ruin the market, and it really sucks. I hate it really much, because this game is super fun and I really do enjoy it, and it's a side game that I really enjoy right now, but unfortunately the scalpers are kind of ruining it, and it's really hard to get a lot of the product that actually came out. My locals ordered 2 cartons of boxes, but only received 7 of them, and a lot of other shops are being basically like not getting their stuff until like mid-April or something. So yeah, it's really hard. I got my stuff from my local game store, which is Game Games Tower Luxembourg, you know, just check with your local game store, ask them when they're restocking, because there are restocks happening in April. So just ask them and try to look out for product. Don't buy into the scalper prices. It's really not worth it. Just wait a bit longer. I promise it's just not worth buying scalper prices. It really isn't. Anyway, I think we're going to take our time with this first box and then do the other two a bit faster, because it's going to take a pretty long time, because as you can see here, it's 24 cards per box and 12 cards per pack. On top of that, for each box you buy, you get yourself a dash pack version 1.5 rather, and this has some interesting cards. We have the Grand Kuagamon, a green SR, Brave Shield, which is a reprint with alternate art, Howling Crusher, a reprint alternate art, and Holy Wave as well, and the BlitzGreymon, which I need as a 4 of, or at least 2 or 3. So if we can hit the BlitzGreymon from these, I'm going to be insanely happy. So you get 1 for each box you buy, so I have 3 here, and then for each box you buy, you get 2 of the special release memorial pack, which has some special promos from the Digimon anime or the movies and stuff like that. So we're going to open up these first and then go into the box. I know that there's generally 9 hits per box, 7 regular SRs plus 2 of the alternates or secrets, so we're going to see how that goes. So let's crack some of these open and see what we get. So I think let's start with what I'm least excited about, which I guess is the actual special memorial packs. So here you go. The contents are 1 for green, blue, yellow, and red, A New World, DNA Evolution, Hearts United, Padamon's Confession, and Ties Growing Up. I think that's what Agumon says in the Japanese dub at least. So switch it over and we have Patamon's Confession, basically being able to stack a Patamon, which is pretty interesting for 0 cost too, so that's pretty nice. So that's our first one. Let's see if we can actually complete the set. I don't think either of these are that great. I haven't seen them being played competitively that much, although I may be wrong. Then we have A New World for green, so you can play Paimon for free without actually paying its memory cost, which is pretty nice as well. So we are going to get at least some doubles, which of course I'm pretty happy about. I'm not a collector. I don't generally collect card games. I'm not really into that whole thing. Oh, let's go. This is pretty damn nice. The XVmon evolutions into Paledramon. Really, really nice. Although I don't think this one is used that much either, although it's a nice little promo. And I guess let's see if we get the Daichi. Oh, never mind. It's Patamon's Confession again. All right, 2 more. Let's see if we can get the You've Grown Up Daichi. Oh, there we go. Tai is growing up. So if you have Tai in play, you can place your Agumon cards at the bottom of your owner deck to trigger draw 3. That's actually not too bad. You just play like an Agumon, one of the low cost ones, and then just draw 3. It's actually not too bad, but I don't think it's seen that much play either. And let's see what the last one has in store for us here from the promo packs. It's another A New World. So we got 2 of the yellow one, 2 of the green one, and 1 of each red and blue. So that's it for these promos. And now the dash packs. Oh my god, I am excited for these dash packs. Please hold me, ladies and gentlemen, as I really need the BlitzGreymon. Please pray for me right now. I need that thing so bad. All right, here we go. Please, please, please. God. Oh, please be red, please be red, please be red, please be red, please be red. Oh, it's red, but it's the wrong card. It's the Brave Shield. Cost 5. Unsuspended Digimon until end of turn. It gains blocker. Oh, man. It's a cool alternate art, but I definitely was hoping for something else. All right, 2 more shots. 2 more shots. 2 more shots. Please, please be nice to me. Be very kind. Please be BlitzGreymon. I only ask for one thing. No, it's another Brave Shield. Okay. Attempt number 3. Attempt number 3. Surely, certainly we can actually hit it. Are you? Well, if that is to be my fate, then so be it. All right, now that that's out the way, let's get into this box. I can't believe I got 3 of the same thing. Not even a variety. It's just straight up 3 Brave Shields. That's, damn, I got finessed, but let it, you know what, let it rock, it's fine. So let's get into this box and see what we get. Ooh, we got some box toppers, let's go. And we got promos and everything. Oh, and I'm ripping the box, that's not good. All right, so there you go. Here are your packs. Open this up and all right. Those are the booster packs of the actual box itself. We got more promos and box toppers. We got Flymon here. I think it's only 1 promo per pack. Yeah, so just the Flymon. This is one of these security Digimon. So like at the end of the battle that this got triggered from the security, you can play it without paying its memory cost. So each color has one of these. So they're basically distributed as box toppers. And then you have a special box promotion pack. So this is the same as the set 1.01. So let's just open it up because there are some pretty expensive cards in here that go for a pretty penny. So let's just see what we get. Ooh, this is a good one to get. Tai and Vidramon Digimon Zero. These are played. The deck that these cards support are actually in this booster set, so that's a pretty nice box topper pack to get. I'm definitely quite happy about that one. So let's put the promos aside for now. We're going to take a look at a little recap at the end, but for now they're not necessary. So let's take a look at all the different pack designs here. So we got, I think, 4 different ones. Yep. So we have one with the Alter S, the card that I want, one of like the main box art for this set. So you see a lot of the different Digimon featured in it. Then we have the Ulforce V-Dramon, and then finally the Pale Dramon line here as well. So pretty nice. So let's put them back in their original order. I think it was like this, and let's just get into it. So these first 24 packs, of course, oh, again, yeah, the set specifics. 152 types of cards in total, 64 commons, 40 uncommons, 35 rares, 10 super rares, and 3 secret rares. So it's actually quite nice that because of how many hits you get per box, you have a pretty high chance of getting quite a few cards in playsets. And of course we have different art or different color scheme, I guess, memory counters as the cards on the back to protect people from trying to get, you know, feel the packs and stuff like that, which, you know, especially in times like this, you don't want people doing. All right, Saber Dramon has retaliation. Mummymon, this one isn't really played that much. When attacking, pay 3 to play 1. Malomyotismon, that's okay. Armadillomon, it's a 0 cost, you know, vanilla. That's going to be good for Rookie Rush. Aquilamon, saw a bit of play in red here and there. Plasma Stake, a really cool art of the BlitzGreymon. Basically destroys something that's 13k or more, which is most level 6s and below. Penguinmon, a vanilla with 5k DP, so that's going to be good for the Rookie Rush. Hawkmon here as well. Ray of Victory. Return when your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to their hand. If you have blue teamer in place, unsuspend one of your Digimon. It's not too bad, but a little bit expensive for what it does. Greymon does the security to play it out type of Greymon, which is, you know, what we saw from the box toppers. Black Gatomon, another one of those security, like, special play cards. Etamon. I know Etamon has a, you know, a fan following of its own. So he is a blocker and he supports Etamon cards. So the more Etamon they support or like release in the future, the better this will be. And this is a rare, I didn't even notice. So I'm going to start separating these by their rarity. So these last 3 were uncommons as well. So this is a rare, and Stingmon, that is a good rare to get as well. This is played in all the Imperial Dramon decks, so especially, well, at least in the green Imperial Dramon deck. So once per turn, inheritance, when the Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, gain a memory, which of course, memory manipulation, if you've been playing the game, is pretty damn good. All right, let's crack into another Ultra S pack here. Zoop zoop, and let's get going. So remove the card on the back. Vmon, very important card for Ulforce V-Dramon. Jewel Beamon. Aquilamon, that's another one. All right. Gomamon, when playing this card from your hand, reduce memory cost by 1 for each of your opponent's Digimon no evolution cards. That's interesting. It's actually not too bad. Arctic Blizzard, the evolution card of your opponent's Digimon, trash it. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Lavogaritamon, this is a good card. This is definitely something nice to have. It's basically for Turbo Red Omni. This is just really nice because you have a like level 5 for only 2 and it's 8k DP, so it's not as small as the one from the last set. So this will definitely be played. All right, Demivimon, this is, oh, not a rare, this is actually uncommon, so it's one of the Digitama. Bikemon. Oh, Ludomon, this is actually Legend Arm support for Ragnalordmon as an uncommon. Have another Stingmon, and ooh, Black War Greymon as our secret. That is very, very nice. I gotta find myself a sleeve real quick. All right, let's just put this bad boy into a sleeve right off the bat here. So this is definitely a pretty beautiful chase card. So it's a level 6 for black. Costs 4 to evolve from a level 5, 13 to play normally, 12k DP. While your opponent has Digimon with 10k DP or more in play, reduce the memory cost to play this card from your hand by 6. So it only costs 7 to play it raw from hand, which is pretty huge. And then when attacking, if you attack your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP, unsuspend this Digimon. So you can take out your opponent's strongest Digimon while also then attacking into the face afterwards. This is a really strong card and it's going to be our secret for the box. I'm pretty impressed, and only from the second pack. Damn, all right. All right, let's speed things up a little bit. All right, here's the other color scheme for the memory counter. I quite like this one. It's got the Ulforce sort of feel, if you will. Volcanic Flare. I like this card. Your opponent can't gain memory except with tamer effects. This is actually a pretty nice little addition, I think, to deny some of these things. GeoGreymon, you know, this is leading into something here. Angelwoman as a vanilla, pretty good as well. Upamon, this one is pretty important Digitama. So it's an uncommon. Argomon. Oh, Argomon. Digisorption 2. This is the new mechanic here. When one of your Digimon evolves into this card from your hand, you can suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the cost of the evolution by 2, so it becomes 0, which is pretty damn nice, honestly. We have to stop fighting. Neither player's Digimon can be deleted in battle for the turn. Interesting. Then we have Kirubimon. If your security cards, place one yellow Digimon card from your trash on top of your security stack face down. Pretty good. And Phoenixmon. This card is all right. Kind of a skippable one. All right. Definitely got to speed up, otherwise it's going to take forever to get through. All right, let me just move that away and let's go. So, this is support for the Ragnar Lordmon. Good vanillas. Bifrost. Pretty good card. Oh, this is a good, nice little vanilla as well. Definitely like that too. Kakinmon. Right. Ooh, Vidramon. I don't think this Vidramon sees that much play though. Code cracking. Lady Devimon. This one does see play though. When Digivolving, draw 2 and Inheritance. When you use an option card, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon, which is pretty good. And we have Mr. ShineGreymon. This is the card, of course, that I'm looking for, but I do have a K-Split for. But this is one of my favorite cards from the set, and one of the reasons why I got into this card game to begin with. When you Digivolve, you suspend all of your yellow Tamers, and you play a lot of Tamers in this deck. For each Tamer you suspend it this way, activate the following effect. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 4,000 DP for the turn. So you just like field wipe your opponent, and it's a really nice effect. And during your turn, you get plus 1 KDP for each Tamer you have in play, so it can become pretty damn fat as well. So that's definitely a really good SR to pull. Overall, pretty damn happy. So like I said, I already have a K-Split, but until the K-Split arrives, I'm happy to play around with some other stuff, or, play around with what I have. Oh, this Biomon is so good. You can play it aggressively, and then when it gets deleted, you gain a memory, so I like that a lot. That's a really nice effect to have. All right, Mega Seedramon, Plasma Strike. Oh, Bancho Stingmon. This is a really important card for green. He has Piercing, so when he deletes an opponent's Digimon and survives the battle, it also performs security checks. And when it attacks, if it attacks a Digimon with 12k power or more, then he gets plus 7,000 DP. So he becomes 16k and security attack plus 2 with that Piercing. So this takes out Omnimon and also deals 3 security damage, which is really big. Minamon is a good Tama to get. Zudomon Vanilla. Aero Vidramon, this is important for Ult Force Vidramon. And we have Davis. So this is played in the Imperial Dramon list. So pretty nice. These packs feel a lot more, the plastic feels a lot more flimsy than before, I would say. Definitely feels like it's gotten a little bit weaker in my opinion. All right, Aruramon, so this is level 3 with 2 for evolution, but 2 to play as well, so it's a pretty alright vanilla. Then we have Tankmon, Shadowmon, Holy Wave, Jewel Beamon, we saw Argomon, the vanilla 2 cost is also played here as well. Vmon, pretty nice. Alright, Nyaromon, this is pretty important as well for yellow. It's a good Digitama. Lopamon, you can look at the top card of your security stack to draw one of them, which is like you take one from your security and draw one, so it's a plus, but you lose out on security, which is, pretty important to keep intact. Bastemon, with some, art that we're not used to here. And Aerovidramon into Mastemon. Let's go. I need one of these. I don't think I have secured these from my split, so definitely need them. It's both yellow and purple, level 6. When Digivolving, trash one card from the top of both players' security stacks, then play one purple or yellow Digimon card with a level 4 or less from your trash without paying its memory cost. So lets you basically turbo into one of your other things. I think I'm going to sleeve up all the SRs later on. I think I'm going to sleeve up the secrets and parallels for now, but the SRs I'm going to keep like this. So far this has been a very ShineGreymon box. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's continue and see what we can go into. All right, so removing the memory. All right, we have more Ragnar Lord supports. Magna Ange. Hawkmon is all right. Ooh, the Meramon, the vanillas. Commandramon, this becomes a big archetype later on, so into the future. It might sound like I'm focusing on really random cards, but trust me, they're pretty damn good. Ankylomon is also really good, one of the security plays. Oh, alright, I skipped forward. We have our rare, and we have Craniumon. So all the SRs are coming back to back. This card is pretty important for black, for the black blockers deck, so it's a blocker, of course, itself with 12k power. And during all turns, your Digimon with blocker can't be deleted by your opponent's effects, so stuff like ShineGreymon can't actually kill it, which I think is actually a pretty nice effect to have. And so it basically makes the black blocker deck be pretty good, but you just gotta make sure you field those blockers as soon as possible, and it can be pretty annoying to play against, to be honest. Positron Laser, this sees play here and there. Alright, let's see, show me more amazing commons here. Alright, those are the commons, uncommons. Demi-Vmon, that's seen some play. Argomon, Vikemon. Mimi, when a player uses an option card, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory. Pretty fitting for purple. And then we have the ShineGreymon. This does see play here and there, basically reducing security attack on your opponent's side of the field, which is definitely pretty effective, let's put it that way. Alright, looks like there's only 2 types of colors for memory counters here. I expected a bit more because I know Japan had quite a few. Alright, ooh, Sukamon, finally in the game. I know some people love it. Cherry Blast, pretty interesting card. Suspend all opponents Digimon with 6k DP or less for 4 cost. It's not too bad. This is a vanilla that you definitely need. 1 cost, level 4 evolution is always appreciated. Eden's Javelin also sees some play here and there. You draw 1 to give one of your opponent's Digimon 1000 DP minus for each card in your hand. So in ShineGreymon, you usually have a pretty big hand, so this can be pretty good in ShineGreymon itself. Goldramon, another Nyaromon, Melomyotismon, this is an interesting card. It's only rare, but pretty good for purple. And Jokido, so for the blocker deck. Alright, moving forward here, let's just speed things up a little bit. As you can see, a lot of stuff starts repeating. I'm gonna kind of stop when we see something new that we haven't seen yet. But overall, it's been a lot of repeats already. Birdramon here, Ludramon we also saw earlier, Glass Cross Freezer, Digimon no Digivolution cards can attack, and Karasmon. So of course, this is the important card for green. Digisorption 3, so you can basically evolve into it for 2. And then also once per turn, when you would suspend for your Digisorption skill, you can spend your opponent's Digimon instead of yours, which is a really powerful ability to have. Definitely makes this deck super competitive. Basically, green went from being like experimented with and not really doing too much in the previous set to now being one of the meta overlords in the current set, and it's only going to get better from now. So Blossomon is also a really good Digisorption card. So yeah, like this deck will only get stronger from here on out, and especially like going into the next set. Oh dear. Oh, that's the big Argomon. Then we got the Valkyriemon. This is one of the cards for Ragnarlord, and we have Dinobimon, which is for Imperialdramon. All right. So yeah, like also in this set, like a lot of the rares are really fantastic as well. So there's really not that many bad cards. That's why I was looking forward to this side of the set more. Oh, Gargomon, I love this line so much, man. So it gets 1k DP for all of your opponent's suspended Digimon. So it's very, very nice as an effect overall already. All right, we have to stop fighting here again. Salomon, this is a good card. On deletion, if you have 3 or fewer security cards, you recover +1, which is basically like taking the top card of your deck into your security, which is really, really good overall. Then we have Brave Shield. This is the card that I, just pulled 3 times. And Xvmon, that's also a pretty nice card to have for Old Force Vidramon. It's a shame that Old Force Vidramon won't be that great going forward, unfortunately. So it's kind of going to be, taking the backseat. Ooh, Argomon. This is the card that gets restricted later on because it's a level 5 that has Digisorption 3. So you evolve it for 0, which is really good. And then it has the inheritance skill that when the Digimon over it attacks, you can play level 3 green Digimon from your hand suspended without paying its cost, which is really, really strong. So that card is just amazing. Surprised we only had 1 so far, considering it's a common and everything. But we're still seeing some new cards. Code cracking. Digimon, I needed you, Digimon. This is a really important Digitama for red. Then Salomon, I see something good here. Oh, Rina, I love Rina. Really liked her in Cyber Sleuth. And Alter S, let's go. That's the boy right there. That's the first one down. I need at least 2, I would say. First one is definitely a good start. I love his original art a lot, but honestly, the alternate art that he comes in looks absolutely insane. So of course this card is so good. Another level 7 for red, and the second one actually for black. When digivolving, you trigger D-Digivolve 1 on all of your opponent's Digimon, and then you delete all of your opponent's Digimon with 5000 DP or less. So you D-Digivolve them, and then you just field wipe. It's so damn nice. And when he attacks, you can make this Digimon unblockable for the turn by returning one of the level 6 evolution cards from, his stack to your hand. So it's just a huge, huge powerhouse, like such an amazing card. Just adds a lot to Red Omni as a deck as well. So I really like that. All right, now I just want to pick up a BlitzGreymon, and we're gonna be good. So just hit me with the Blitz, and I'll be a happy boy. I will be quiet, I will sit in my seat, and I will not say anything else. Trust. Argomon, amazing card. Already have more than is allowed going forward after this set. Ooh, Delicate Plan, I like this card. When a Digimon gets the following ability, the Digimon doesn't activate the security effects of any cards it checks for the turn. So this basically lets you get over annoying security checks, and so that's actually pretty nice. Ooh, I see what we got already. That's actually a pretty good card. Okay, Angel Woman is a good card, but we have Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode, which is the blue one. This card is really good, evolves from green and blue. When one of your Paildramon or Dino Beamon would digivolve into this card, reduce the memory cost of this evolution by 2, so it's only 3. Has jamming, which means that it can't be deleted in battles against security Digimon, and when digivolving, unsuspend all your Digimon with jamming. So you set up a wild board full of jamming cards, then you go into this and you just unsuspend all of them and just rush your opponent into the face. Really, really good card. Overall, just fantastic, and so definitely really nice. Hey, we got a new comment. This Agumon is really important for ShineGreymon, so finally my first one. Hopefully we see some more. I would like to see some more. Oh, Rapidmon again. I love this line so much. It's so damn great. It's just absolutely precious. All right, there is the Flymon. All right, we got the, we've seen some of these. This Metal Greymon is new, has piercing and recycles your level 7 Digimon as well. And we have a Wormmon. So another rare we haven't seen yet. So we're getting close to the end of the first box. Definitely been going for quite a while though. I know some YouTubers, they like split up all their boxes throughout like several videos, and I could definitely be doing that too, but you know, I think a lot of people just want to see everything be shown off. Oh, Terriermon, this is nice. Your opponent can't get memory except by tamer effects. This is definitely a nice effect to have. And then Grace Cross Freezer we saw already, and Durandamon, which is another Ragnalordmon support card. So of course it's going to be pretty useful as well. All right, let's crack another one open. We're getting pretty close to the end, I think. We'd still like to see our boy. There is something at the end there. I think it might be Ragnalord. It looked like Ragnalord from the silhouette. I think it is. I think it is. Indeed it is. We've talked about him a lot. Ragnalordmon evolves from both red and black. Level 7, 3 cost evolve, 14 to play raw, 14 KDP, secure attack +1, and reboot, so you can unsuspend it during your opponent's unsuspend phase, so he keeps standing and doesn't get attacked into. When digivolving, you can place 1 Durandamon or Bryarludramon from your hand on top of this card's evolution cards to gain 3 memory, so basically refunding his own evolution cost. So really nice card. It's not super great, but it's a pretty fun archetype, and a lot of people seem to really like it because it's super aggressive, and it can basically like just, you can set up so many +1s, like secure attack +1s on it, that you basically just OTK your opponent. If you don't know what OTK is, it's 1 turn kill, and so it's definitely a good card to have, I think. It's a pretty interesting archetype. Oh, speaking of good cards though, hidden potential discovered. This got hit to 1 as well. Next time one of your green Digimon digivolves this turn, you may suspend one of your Digimon to reduce the memory cost of this evolution by 5. So the Karasmon we just saw that it costs 5 to evolve into is 0. That's right. That's why this card got hit in the restriction list. It is really, really good. All right, we have Argomon, then we have Paildramon, and the Olfanimon. So of course Paildramon, really good card, has jamming, so the Imperial Dramon can restand it, which is pretty nice. All right, let's continue cracking, get this first box out the way. All right, stunts. We've seen a lot of these now. That's kind of the reason why I say like we're gonna skip through a lot of this stuff later on. All right, Digimon, good. Second one, that's good. All right, we got a double option. Haven't seen too much of that. Glorious Burst and Dark Despair, both pretty nice option cards. All right, I think we got 5 packs left. Here we go. I think we have a pull here. Please, my boy, come to me. I am asking one thing. All right, Clavis, Zubamon, it's a good card. Puppet Pummel. Oh, is it? No, it's the Grand Kuwagamon. It's one of the things I did not want, but it's okay. Has piercing and also gets +4 KDP during your turn, so it's all right, I guess, for level 6. I think it's one of the least amazing SRs from this set. And I think that's all our hits. I think normally you get 9 hits per box, so 7 SRs plus 2 secrets or parallels, so we managed to hit the crazy box with 2 secrets, which is definitely pretty nice. Oh, that's a good Biomon again. All right, we're seeing some good cards here overall, so I'm definitely pretty happy about that. All right, and then there's going to be a double rare, so Lady Devimon and Anjouwomon, so they are pretty similar in certain ways. And 3 packs left. These should probably be just rares, but you know, even the rares in Digimon are really good, so you definitely want to be going through them and seeing what you get. All right, so Lopmon, we got here Rina, let's go Rina, and ShineGreymon. We haven't seen ShineGreymon yet, so this is one of the cards that helps you set up for the ShineGreymon. When you digivolve into him, you can play the yellow tamer from your hand without paying its cost. Any on-play effects do not activate though. And then Inheritance, well, you have 3 or more yellow tamers in play, the Digimon gains secure attack +1. So that also helps to make that ShineGreymon be super lethal, and that's also very, very cool. All right, last 2 packs. Let's get into this and see what we pull. So, speedrun a little bit. All right, these are uncommons. I like to sort by rarity, of course. All right, so again, 2 rares. And I think the last pack will also be 2 rares, as we have seen our 9 hits for this box. But yeah, like you're basically like with 9 hits, you're hitting most of the stuff in the set, which is definitely very nice. If anything, it's the one card that I didn't get that I'm not hitting here. But it's definitely not the end of the world because we hit the Alter S, which is much more important. All right, put an uncommon by accident in the wrong spot. So here are our pulls. Of course, a lot of commons that I'll sort through later on. We got our 2 secrets, so that's very nice. The Black Greymon and the Omnimon Alter S. Alter S is, of course, my favorite pickup from this box. And then our SRs are the following. Pick them up carefully. Grand Kawagamon for green, Ragnar Lordmon, then Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode, Karasmon, ShineGreymon, ShineGreymon, as well as the Mastamon. So pretty good hits overall. I'm already quite happy with what we've gotten. So now let me just clean up quickly and we'll go into the second box. All right, let's get into boxes number 2 and 3. So I'm going to be speeding through a lot of this, just kind of highlighting the SR pulls because we've already been going for quite a long time. So I don't want to spend too long in, you know, just like going through every common, every rare and stuff like that. So I'm going to be mostly speeding up through these ones, and then we're going to just pause when we actually hit either one of the like big hits in terms of like rares or whatever that are, you know, more hyped up, I guess, or we're just gonna focus on the SRs for the most part. So of course, first things first, let's see what the box toppers are. So we have our Gurudamon, which is the one that activates off of security. So that's our promo there. And I'm gonna quickly open this promo pack as well and see what we have. And it's going to be the Agumon and Greymon one. So I already have 4 of these Agumons that I bought and I use in tournaments already quite a bit. So pretty good pulls, but let's move on into the box. All right, let's go. So fresh box, fresh opportunities. All right, uncommons sorted through. Lady Devimon and Angewomon. Nothing too big here. Yeah, Digimon has definitely been a pretty exciting game. Like, I really like it because it's very different from other card games. And because of that, it's refreshing to play it sometimes, and you have to like switch your mindset. There's a lot of small things that you learn, as I talked about in my like learning videos, right? There's a lot of small things you learn as you go. And ooh, Kreskarurumon. So that's a new SR that we haven't gotten just yet. This is for black and red as well. Has reboot, so you can basically restand during your opponent's unsuspend phase, and when digivolving, reveal 1 card from top of your deck for each Digimon your opponent has in play. You may play 1 black or red Digimon with a cost 5 or less, level 5 or less from among them without paying its memory cost. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So, pretty interesting card. I think this sees some play in black, in the black blockers deck. I don't think red really has space for it, so a bit unfortunate, but that is going to be our first hit, which is definitely nice. For black, that's definitely a good card. Oh, damn. Argomon. Scary, scary. All right, here we go. Ooh, I think we got a nice alternate here because we have Mastamon in parallel. So we had this card earlier in the regular SR, and this is the parallel version of it. So this one definitely goes for a pretty price. I kind of like the original one more. The parallels in Digimon, they look good sometimes. I like the ones from set 1.0 more. These ones remove a lot of the colors, so I'm not like super huge on them, but I know some people really like them, so you know, you do as you wish, as you please. But that is one of our 2 secret or parallel hits. So let's see what we can continue into. That double secret box was probably one of the better ones I think that we had just now, so I'm definitely quite happy with that. But yeah, so Mastamon is really good because it's played in both purple decks and yellow decks, and both purple and yellow are pretty popular. Yellow's going to become very popular starting now because ShineGreymon is really good, and then the Greymon in the next set is going to be also really, really popular, I think, because it's one of the best decks. So you can expect to see a lot of that. Oh, we have another Glorious Burst here. But yeah, so it's definitely good to pick up the Mastamons, especially if you're planning to play purple or yellow. And again, kind of like my thing with the last set was like I picked up my cards super early. Like I finished my deck in the first week of the pre-release, and therefore I didn't pay as much for the stuff later on. We have our Ken Ichijoji. I think he was not in the last box, but anyway. But yeah, so my general recommendation is like if you do have a locals nearby and you have a community and you're like opening a lot of boxes or like a whole case split, try to like go through as like just finish your decks as quickly as possible in my opinion, because at least from my experience the prices go up over time a lot. All right, we have another BlitzGreymon and a Cherubimon. I'd like to pull a double of him in one of the boxes so I can have my playset already and kind of like mess around with the deck as early as possible. For red, there's not many like rares and stuff. It's mostly commons and uncommons that I need from this set. So, oh, we have an SR in this one. All right, Agumon. Let's go. It's him. It's my boy BlitzGreymon. Finally, I've been hyping this up a lot. So this is for red and black. I think BlitzGreymon is probably the best looking Greymon in my opinion. So level 6, costs 4 to evolve from level 5, 12k DP, costs 12 to play hard, and of course has piercing, and when digivolving, trigger D-Digivolve 2 on one of your opponent's Digimon. So you basically get to digivolve them by 2, and then if you go into Alter S, that usually gets rid of them as well. So that's my first one down. Hopefully we can hit the second one in the next box. Definitely happy about that. One of the cards I wanted to see, so I'm quite pleased. I'm definitely quite pleased and looking forward to play around with my boy here. So the less I have to buy of him, the happier I will be. You know, spoiler alert, but I think that goes for a lot of people. All right, we have another SR in here, which is the Craniumons. That's our second one from these two boxes. You guys already know what he does, so we'll just skip over that. All right, so let me take a look at these ones. We have a Metal Greymon into a funny one. So on deletion, place this card on top of your security stack face down, which is actually pretty good because she's 11k body, so that actually lets you just basically set that up again, which is pretty nice, I'd say. All right, let's continue cracking along. What's nice about Digimon as well is like if you have a locals, you can open these boxes and then like sell or trade the stuff that you don't need from them, because like for example for me, I don't play purple or blue or a lot of the colors. I just play red and yellow, so a lot of the stuff I can trade away to my local friends, or like I have a friend that loves Imperial Dramon, so I'm helping him build Imperial Dramon with any Imperial Dramons that I pull or any support cards from it that I pull as well. So yeah, it's pretty nice overall. Man, this card is so good. All right, so here's the promo we got. Garurumon there. Salamon, Breath of the Gods. And hey, another Etamon. Hello, Etamon. Good to see ya, buddy. Alright, so we move on and on and on. We must press on and on and on. Man, I love Xenoblade. Xenoblade is too good. Oh, Joe. Nice to see you, Joe. Alright, we're definitely going through this box a lot faster. Oops, that was a bit of a bad pullout from that pack. Oops. All right. Oh, we got something in here. It's another ShineGreymon. We've been spoiled, but I know from the silhouette. Ta-da! All right, that's ShineGreymon number 2 down. 2 for 2, pretty good. So I can actually potentially play this early, although I'll probably have a maximum of 3 copies if we pull it from each box, but that's pretty nice. You know, can have like an early skeleton, maybe proxy a copy or 2. Sorry, I dropped this, and that definitely looks very shady on camera, so I apologize. But honest to God, well, it's a Ragnarlordmon, so that kind of spoiled it, but that's our second one there. I actually don't know anyone that's playing Ragnarlordmon in my locals, I think, so gonna have to find someone to sell that off to, although one of my Discord mods does actually. So maybe that'll be the potential target, the potential person to sell this off to. All right, we still have, let's see, we pulled 5 here, so we still have 2 SR slots and 1 secret or parallel. So let's see if we can maybe hit another Alter S. That would be really, really hot, and I would definitely be happy. I know that I'm probably seen as like the sack boy of the community right now from my pull so far. And we have, all right, it's not Alter S, but it is a secret, which is Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode, the green one. When one of your Imperial Dramon or Dynabeamon would digivolve into this card, you can reduce the memory cost by 2, just like the other form. He has piercing, and your turn, once per turn, when he deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, you can unsuspend him. So that's a really nice effect as well. So this, of course, is a necessary one for the green build of Imperial Dramon. So definitely, you know, it's pretty expensive to build because he's a secret that you need multiple times, whereas the other one is just an SR, so it's a bit easier to get. But so far we have a pretty wide spread, so that is going to be our SR and parallel slots for this box. Hopefully in the last box we can pull another Alter S. I would really, really like that. So let's see if we can do it. Oh, we're going to pull a rare that I haven't seen yet that I really, really like, which is Mega Gargomon. This is one of my favorite Digimon from my childhood, actually. So when digivolving, you suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, and it doesn't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase, so it basically stays stunned, kind of like what the Puppetmon does. And then during your turn, when your opponent has a suspended Digimon in play, the Digimon gains +1 security attack, so it's a nice little aggressive play. I think Karasmon list played like 1 or 2 of him, which is why I was trying out Karasmon at first. But honestly, after playing Karasmon, I'm not that big of a fan of the playstyle, not gonna lie. It's fun, but it's not really my type of thing. Green in general isn't really my type of thing. I like playing aggressive decks or control decks. Like, I'm one of the 2 spheres, and I don't really mingle well in between. So that's just my playstyle in card games. Also, like in fighting games, for example, I like rushdown characters. You know, I like just being in my opponent's face and just, you know, being a monkey basically. And, you know, kind of like red kind of feels like that in this game. And I kind of like that. So, you know, nothing wrong with having a preferred playstyle, right? All right, Metal Manamon and Dino Beamon. So, of course, a very important card for these Imperial Dramon cards, you know, as it's your main target to go into. All right, so I have 2 more SRs. Let's see what we can go into. I think we got one here. It has wings. Could it be another Mastamon? Could that actually happen, that we have like the same card in both SR and regular? It can indeed, because that's what it is, a third Mastamon, and that is a very nice card to get because, again, it's a staple in both purple and yellow, so pretty nice. I guess now you know that with the parallels in this set, you can get both the regular and the parallel in the same box, so pretty cool thing to confirm. I haven't really watched any box openings yet for this set, so a lot of things that you're finding out for the first time, I'm finding out for the first time, so definitely cool. Oh, Brave Shield, go away. And Dark Despair. Definitely got Dark Despair when I pulled those 3 alternate Brave Shields, not gonna lie. Alright, so let's go through this. Smashing open these packs with the boys. Although the boys are absent due to social distancing. Alright, this should have our last SR, right? Yeah, we need one more. We're on 6 so far, so this should be the last one. We can actually set it aside. We can actually put it aside here. So this will be our SR that I'll put face down here, and we'll go into it last. And because I'm a dingus, I will spread all my commons all over the table. So let's put that down. I gotta tidy up later. Alright, so Digimon, Volcanic Flare. Alright, got some good vanillas. Oh, Banjo Stigmon again, that's a good card. Another Digimon, that's good. Alright, our final rare is the Sliffymon, and removing this, our final SR is going to be, what do I even want here? Charismon? Nope, it's going to be Ulforce Vidramon. That is, of course, one we haven't gotten yet, and a very cool deck from this set, and overall, I really like Ulforce in general. It was cool to see that cameo in Cyber Sleuth as well. So when one of your blue tamers becomes suspended, unsuspend this Digimon. So if you play Vanguard, this is like the cross basically, because your tamers have effects that suspend themselves. So you attack with this, use a tamer effect, then he restands, and then he just keeps attacking. And his other effect says, once per turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended during your main phase, gain 1 memory. So on top of that, you get an extra memory per turn, which is really nice. He's only 11k DP though, so he needs his inheritances and tamers to power him up to make sure he doesn't get swung into. So pretty nice box overall. We got a nice variety of SRs. We got our secret Imperial Dramon Dragon mode, as well as our alternate Mastamon, so that's also pretty good. And then for SRs, we have some repeats, which I'm pretty happy to see, to be honest. You know, this is new. Mastamon is a good repeat to have. A lot of people need that. Ragnarlord, I can pass on that one. ShineGreymon, I'm pretty happy to get as a dupe. Cranion can also pass on. BlitzGreymon, please give me a second one. And finally, Garurumon. So that's the second box. Now let me quickly clean up and we'll take a look at the third one. Get ready for the next battle. All right, box number 3. So far been pretty successful. I've been definitely quite happy with these pulls. Especially that first box was really strong, so I'm definitely quite pleased with what I've been getting. But can we finish up on another Alter S? I would optimally like another BlitzGreymon plus another Alter S, and that would really make updating my red be super easy, and that'd be nice. I'll take another ShineGreymon as well, because I can then, once my K-Split arrives, trade that over to my other friends that need it, so that'd be pretty cool. Alright, so this is the blue one this time around, so skip on that, and then let's just open this just to see what we get. You know, nothing super duper exciting. Up, and it's another red one. All right, that's the one I definitely needed least, but at least I can now trade away to other people because I have the contents of that pack 4 times or 6 times now. God, 6 times. All right, same thing as last time. Just gonna speed through this one. Not really gonna take my time and just kind of go through it, see what we pull. All right, so let's see. Oh, do we have an SR here? I don't think we do. I think I'm jinxing myself here. All right, let's go through the uncommons. Yep, it's just the Mallow Myotismon, which is pretty all right for a rare for purple. Has piercing and also, you know, lets you gain memory on your opponent's turn, which is pretty strong in any color, to be honest. Right, here we go. See our rares, Shakomon and Joe. Pretty dry start so far. Let's see if we can hit one of our first 9 hits. Considering it's 24 cards, I mean 24 packs per box, generally you should be hitting one every like 3 or so, I guess, generally speaking, on average. All right, so Upamon, Argomon have to stop fighting, and looks like an Imperial Dramon is going to be starting off our box here. So a second Imperial Dramon Dragon mode, definitely a great card, so I'm pretty happy to get that because, you know, I can help my friends actually build this deck, which I'm pretty damn pleased about, so that's also pretty nice. All right, moving forward. But yeah, it's really a shame that like this set is just so poorly supplied. Like, especially like 1.5 that a lot of people were waiting for. A lot of people were waiting for to get into the game in the first place. So that's what makes it really disappointing, because like for myself especially, like I got into the game because of the decks in this set, honestly. Like it was on, like, the Japanese releases were in set 3 at the time that I like got interested in the game, and so having to wait so long, like basically it's been since November and now we're mid-March. So having to wait like 4 full months basically has been kind of a yikes, I've gotta say. All right, and we have, ooh, now this I like. This is the alternate art, this is the parallel for Ulforce Vidramon, and this looks cool. I really like when they do this, and it just looks so damn clean. You know, these are the kind of parallels I really like with the alternate art, not so much with like the, like, just like weird grayed out colors. I think with this, it looks super tight. It's that just nice sideways profile that, I don't know, in my opinion, just looks really cool. So yeah, that's one of our parallels slash secrets. So please, let the second secret be an Alter S. I will be a very happy boy, as I don't want to have to buy Alter S's at a big price, which unfortunately that's the fate of Alter S, is it's a pretty expensive card. But looks like that's gonna be my fate, because we pull Imperial Dramon Dragon Mode. Well, that's our second secret. We've literally pulled the parallels and secrets before any other SRs, so that's gonna be it. 1 Alter S from 3 boxes is unfortunately my ratio, but 2 Imperial Dramon Dragon Modes, which is pretty nice, I guess. So we can always get rid of those to pick up the cards we're missing, which isn't too bad per se. All right, so let's continue speedrunning. At this point, I guess I'll take a ShineGreymon. Oh, another Craniumon. That's 3 for 3, which is pretty all right. You know, got to make sure to keep the people that like to play the blocker deck, you know, happy, and supply them with the good cards. All right, nothing too much here. More of the Ragnarlord supports. All right, if we can hit another one of the BlitzGreymons, I'll be pretty pleased. Not gonna lie, I'll be pretty happy, because that way at least I can, you know, put those away. I only really need 2, maximum 3. I don't think I need 4 in this deck, so I think I'm fine on that front. And we get a Charismon, which is a good one to get as well. So that's going to be 2 out of 3 boxes. So far we have 2 that are 2, and then 1 that is 3 of 3. And I think we've covered all the SRs, to be honest. I don't think we're missing any, unless I'm mistaken. So let's keep on going and see what we pull here. Do we have an SR here? I don't think we do. All right, common, uncommon, rare, and rare. So more of the support for Ragnarlord. Hopefully that's not an omen. I do not want to see another Ragnarlord. Looks like we're gonna have a really eventful end of the box, because this start has been pretty dry outside of the, I guess, SRs. I mean the secrets and the parallels. So we're still missing 4 SRs here, and we're slowly getting to the end of the box. All right, but yeah, what are you guys actually planning to build from this set? You know, if you can get your hands on it, what are you actually building? Because I'm personally, as I said, a red and yellow player, but I know there's a lot of really cool decks that we've been covering so far, and ShineGreymon, that's the third. I'm pretty happy with that. 3 for 3 and ShineGreymon is good. That's basically the card that got me into the game, so if I can play that early, I'm pretty happy. So not gonna lie, that's a pretty nice pull. I can already like build my yellow deck basically and just proxy some cards until I get my 4th copy. So pretty pleased. I don't have any tournaments coming up anytime soon, so especially not for 1.5 format, with how hard to stock it has been until next month. So yeah, definitely quite happy about that. All right, let's keep on going. But yeah, I know some people are playing the black blocker deck. You know, I've heard quite a few people being hyped for Ulforce as well. So let me know in the comments what you guys are planning to build. And if you've been liking the previous Digimon content I did, if there's anything that you liked, make sure to let me know as well. I know some people wanted more of the tips videos that I kind of didn't really do as much of, so I might be able to, you know, there's some tips I've learned from playing at locals, honestly. And oof, this is an SR I did not want to get, Grand Kuwagamon. Hopefully possible to trade away. Seems to come every time the Charismon comes as well, so that's a thing, I guess. All right, so we're up at 5, so we still have 2 more SRs to go from very few packs. Can I get a BlitzGreymon? Can my future be saved? Can I be a happy boy? Can I go to sleep with a good mindset today? All right, let's see. There's just another one with 2 rares. Let's keep it going. I think we have 6 packs left. 6 packs with 2 hits in them, which is definitely pretty nice. Yeah, I don't think they go beyond the 9 hits though. I think that's the maximum. It's not like Pokemon where like the amount of hits is like unknown and just like a mystery. So it's pretty fixed. Most Japanese trading card games, for the record, do this, where it's like a fixed amount of SRs or rares, or, you know, like high rarity cards in general. So definitely nice to have that kind of like confirmed count, because then you know what to expect when you open your boxes. And I personally prefer it that way. I don't like having to gamble, you know, that much. You know, opening packs is already kind of, you know, gotcha basically, but you want to remove as much of that as possible with at least confirmed ratios. Oh, please don't be Ragnarlord. Please don't be Ragnarlord. I think it might be Ragnarlord. It's all right. 3 for 3 Ragnarlords. God, Ragnarlord loves me, huh? I mean, I'll take his love if he insists. If he insists, I will accept it. Although actually I won't. I don't feel like building it. I don't really feel like building it, although I could. Are you serious? All right, this is a good one to get as a 3 of, which is the Mastamon. Damn. So we got 4 Mastamons from 3 boxes with the parallel, which is definitely pretty nice. And unfortunately, that's my last SR, I think. So no BlitzGreymon for me. Not from the dash packs, and only 1 from 3 boxes. Pretty unfortunate. You know, the end of these boxes will be basically just rare, so we can kind of speed through them. And here we go. Final pack here. Shouldn't have anything special. So basically we've already confirmed the ratio here. So here are your last rares, your last uncommons and commons. So that's it for this last box. So here the pulls of course were the Old Force Digimon Parallel and the Imperial Digimon Dragon Mode Secret. And then for the SRs, we can quickly go through them. So we pulled 3 Mastamons from 3 boxes, 3 Ragnarlords from 3 boxes, 2 Grand Kuwagamons, 3 ShineGreymons, 2 Karasmons, 3 Craniumons, and 2 Imperial Digimon Dragon Mode. Damn, I think only Ulforce we pulled once, and then we pulled a parallel, and then the one SR I wanted the most actually pulled only once, which is pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, so a quick recap of our pulls for today. So we got 4 secrets, we got 2 of the Imperial Digimon Dragon Mode, and we got 1 of the Omnimon Alter S, so I'm gonna need a second one most likely. And then we got 1 Black War Greymon. This one's definitely very sick, a good secret to get as well. So that's it for the secrets. Now for parallels, we got 1 Mastamon and 1 Ulforce Vidramon. Both look absolutely very, very sick, very cool as well. Then for the SRs, we're going to start with yellow. We got 3 for 3 of ShineGreymon, of course, very happy to see that. Then we got 2 Karasmon, we got 2 Grand Kuwagamon, then we got 2 Imperial Digimon Dragon Mode, and 1 Old Force Vidramon. We got 3 Ragnarlordmon, sorry, and only 1 BlitzGreymon, including the dash packs, very unfortunate. And then 3 Mastamon, so 4 with a parallel combined. That's a pretty strong pull there. And then 3 of the Craniumon, as well as 1 Garurumon. So those are basically the pulls from these boxes. Definitely some good ones. Some boxes definitely weren't as hot, but overall I'm pretty damn happy with these pulls. So that is it for my 3 boxes of set 1.5. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and again, can't promise anything because I mostly focus on my first channel with Vanguard content, but when I do have the time and I do have some ideas, I will push out some Digimon content as well as content for other card games on this channel. But anyway, that's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.